Never eat these foods if you suffer from joint pain. Did you know that what you eat every day could be causing your joint pain? Is there any food in your fridge right now that is inflaming your joints? What would you do if you discovered that small changes in your diet can completely eliminate these pains? Millions of people around the world suffer daily from joint pain that can be completely debilitating. Often these pains make even the simplest daily tasks difficult. But the truth is that most of these people have no idea that their own diet may be worsening this condition. What if I told you that some foods that seem harmless are real poisons for your joints? Today you'll find out exactly which foods you should avoid to protect your joints forever. Most importantly, you will know the foods that can help relieve this pain in a natural way. Get ready because some of this information will completely shock you. Let's get started. 1. The hidden sugar that's destroying your joints silently. Foods high in sugar, such as sweets and soft drinks, are real joint destroyers. They cause damage to your joints in a number of different and extremely dangerous ways. First of all, these foods cause weight gain and obesity very quickly. This excess weight puts additional pressure on your body's joints, especially over the knees and hips, significantly increasing the joint pain you feel. To make matters worse, sugar impairs the absorption of essential nutrients. Nutrients like calcium and magnesium that are critical to the health of your joints. Sugar literally robs your joints of the nutrients they need to stay healthy. And if the damage already mentioned were not enough, there is yet another serious problem. Sugar has a very high glycemic index, causing sudden increases in blood glucose. This factor can trigger inflammatory processes directly in your joints. Inflammation caused by sugar can last for hours or even entire days. During all this time, your joints become more sensitive and painful. Now imagine what happens when you consume sugar every day of your life. But there is something even more dangerous hiding in your own home right now. 2. The shocking truth about dairy that no one tells you. Dairy products continue to be present in most people's homes every day. Foods like milk, cheese, and yogurt contain a protein called casein. This protein can cause inflammation and cause direct damage to your joints. Some dairy products also have a high content of saturated fats. These fats further contribute to your body's inflammation, especially in people who already suffer from conditions such as arthritis or osteoarthritis. Milk casein can turn your joints into inflammatory battlegrounds. Therefore, despite containing important nutrients such as calcium, dairy products can be harmful. People with arthritis and joint pain should seriously consider avoiding these products. Many people report significant improvement in pain after eliminating dairy products from their diet. This change may take a few weeks to show full results, but the benefits are usually long-lasting and very significant for quality of life. Eliminating dairy products can be the first step towards your freedom from pain. But the next food on our list may surprise you even more. 3. Why 3 cups of coffee can be your worst enemy. The next food on our list is usually paired with milk. If you thought about coffee, you were completely right in your assumption. But rest assured, drinking 1 or 2 cups a day will not be a problem. The real problem lies in the excessive amounts that many people consume daily. The caffeine in coffee has a very strong diuretic effect on your body. It increases urine production and can cause dehydration in your body. This dehydration reduces the natural lubrication of your joints. Dehydrated joints become much more prone to constant pain and inflammation. Too much coffee can also raise cortisol levels in your blood. Cortisol is known as your body's stress hormone. This hormone is directly associated with increased inflammation in the body. Consequently, the symptoms of arthritis and joint pain worsen. If you can't live without coffee, limit yourself to no more than 2 cups a day. Prefer to drink your coffee in the morning and avoid consuming it after 16 o'clock. But what you use to sweeten your coffee can be even more dangerous. 4. The sweet poison that hides in sweeteners. Many people think that artificial sweeteners are safe alternatives to sugar. Unfortunately, these products are not as harmless as they appear to be. Recent scientific studies suggest that these sweeteners may alter the balance of gut bacteria. This change causes an increase in inflammation throughout your body. If you have joint pain, but don't want to give up sweet coffee, there is an alternative. A good option is to use a teaspoon of pure honey. Not only does honey sweeten your coffee, but it also has powerful antioxidant properties. It has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation in the joints. Honey also provides energy more stably than refined sugars. Always choose organic honey from good origin to get the best benefits. Avoid processed honeys that often contain added sugars and artificial preservatives. But there is a food considered healthy that may be causing your pain. 5. The killer corn you eat without knowing it. The fourth food on our list may surprise you because many consider it healthy. We are talking about corn, which contains substances called lectins and phytic acid. These substances can trigger inflammatory responses in your body. They also significantly worsen the joint pain you already feel. In addition, these substances can interfere with the absorption of essential minerals. Minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and zinc are less available to your body. Corn may be robbing your joints of the minerals they need to heal. This interference further harms the overall health of your joints. Corn is present in many processed foods in a hidden way. Corn syrup, cornstarch, and corn oil are very common ingredients. Always read the labels of the foods you buy at the supermarket. Avoid products that contain any corn derivative in their composition. This simple change can bring significant relief to your joint pain. But the next foods on our list are even more dangerous. 6. The inflammatory bomb hidden in processed foods. The fifth category of foods you should avoid completely are fried and processed foods. These foods should be avoided at all costs by people with joint pain. They often contain very high levels of trans and saturated fats. These fats can increase the levels of pro-inflammatory substances in your body, directly contributing to worsening the joint pain you feel every day. These foods usually provide what we call empty calories. They are low in essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Processed foods fuel inflammation, but leave your joints starved for nutrients. Nutrients that are extremely important for the health of your joints. To make matters worse, regular consumption of these foods is dangerous. It can lead to an excessive increase in body weight very quickly, increasing the load on your joints and aggravating conditions such as arthrosis. In addition, the frying process usually uses refined vegetable oils, and these oils are the next dangerous item on our list. 7. Oils that look healthy but are pure poison. Refined vegetable oils make up the sixth food on our dangerous list. Corn, soybean, sunflower, or canola oils can create dangerous imbalances in your diet. They create an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 in your body. They excessively increase the amount of omega-6 you consume daily. This causes an increase in your body's inflammatory response. Consequently, it significantly worsens the joint pain you feel. Most people consume between 10 and 20 times more omega-6s than omega-3s. Experts indicate that the ideal value would be a maximum of 4 times more. This imbalance keeps your body in a constant inflammatory state. Replace these oils with extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil. These oils have anti-inflammatory properties that can help your joints. Avoid industrialized and highly processed vegetable oils altogether. Read food labels to identify the presence of these dangerous oils. But there is another hidden ingredient that is inflaming your joints right now. 8. The invisible salt that's swelling your joints. The seventh group of foods you should avoid are those high in sodium. When you eat fast food, sausages, or frozen foods regularly, you are consuming too much sodium. Or when you overdo it with salt when seasoning your daily food. Your body automatically retains more water, causing blood pressure to rise. This condition directly contributes to inflammation and swelling of the joints. Excess sodium turns your joints into inflamed, painful sponges. In addition, too much sodium can interfere with calcium absorption. Calcium is an extremely important mineral for bone and joint health. This interference further compromises the recovery of your joints. Gradually reduce the amount of salt you add to your meals. Replace common salt with natural seasonings like herbs and spices. Avoid processed foods that often contain excessive amounts of hidden sodium. Drink more water to help your body eliminate excess sodium. But the next food may be addicting you without you realizing it. 9. White carbohydrates that are addictive and inflaming. Another food that is part of people's daily lives is refined carbohydrates. Foods such as white bread, pasta, and cakes made with white flour are extremely dangerous. They can significantly worsen joint pain due to the impact on blood sugar. These foods cause rapid increases in glucose levels and consequent inflammation. If that weren't enough, refined carbohydrates are low in fiber and essential nutrients. This can further compromise the overall health of your joints. Refined carbohydrates are like fuel for the fire of joint inflammation. They can also cause sudden spikes and drops in energy throughout the day. These energetic fluctuations can affect your mood and willingness to exercise. Regular exercise is key to maintaining the health of your joints. Replace refined carbs with whole grain versions whenever possible. Whole grain breads, whole grain pastas, and whole grain cereals are much better options. These foods provide fiber and nutrients that help control inflammation. But there is one drink that many people consider harmless, but can ruin everything. 10. Why a glass of wine can ruin your next day. The ninth food on our list is alcohol in its various forms. When you abuse alcoholic beverages, your body quickly dehydrates. This dehydration negatively affects the lubrication of your joints, making the movement much more painful and uncomfortable. Like other foods mentioned earlier, alcohol increases inflammation, especially in joints that are already tender or previously inflamed. A single night of alcoholic overeating can cause days of severe joint pain. To make matters worse, if you take arthritis medication, there is another problem. Alcohol can negatively interfere with these medications, reducing the effectiveness and enhancing the dangerous side effects of these remedies. Therefore, it is best not to consume alcohol under any circumstances, especially in cases of arthritis or other inflammatory joint conditions. If you drink socially, stick to very special occasions and minimal amounts. Now it's time to know the foods that can save your joints. 11. The miracle fish that cures pain in 30 days. Now, as promised at the beginning of this presentation, let's talk about the best foods. The first group of foods beneficial for the joints are fish rich in omega-3s. Fish such as salmon, sardines, and tuna are valuable sources of omega-3s. This nutrient helps reduce the production of inflammatory substances in your body, in addition to favoring the health of the cell membranes of your joints. Omega-3 acts like a natural firefighter putting out the fire of joint inflammation. Studies show that people who consume fish regularly have less joint pain. Omega-3s can also help reduce morning stiffness in your joints. Try to consume at least 2 servings of fish per week. Prefer wild fish to captive fish when possible. Farmed fish may contain less omega-3 and more inflammatory substances. If you don't like fish, consider good quality fish oil supplements, but there are vegetables that can be even more powerful than medicines. 12. Leafy greens that are more powerful than medicine. Another essential food on the menu of people with joint pain is dark green leafy vegetables. Vegetables such as spinach, kale, and Swiss chard have a high content of essential nutrients. They contain vitamins A, C, and K in very significant amounts, in addition to minerals such as calcium and magnesium that help strengthen bones and cartilage. These nutrients are absolutely essential for the health of your joints. A daily serving of green vegetables can be worth more than any expensive medicine. Leafy greens also contain powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation. These antioxidants protect your joints from damage caused by free radicals. Try to consume at least 1 serving of green greens with each meal. Vary between different types to get as many nutrients as possible. Organic greens are preferable to avoid pesticides and other harmful chemicals. And how about adding a special ingredient to these vegetables to enhance their benefits? 13. The golden liquid that eliminates inflammation in minutes. Why not add a little extra virgin olive oil to these greens? In addition to adding delicious flavor, extra virgin olive oil has incredible benefits. It is rich in oleic acid, a very special monounsaturated fatty acid. This acid helps reduce joint inflammation naturally, thus reducing the pain and stiffness you feel daily. Olive oil also contains antioxidant compounds that protect against cell damage. Just a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil can start healing your joints right away. These antioxidants help maintain the overall health of your joints. Always use cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil for maximum benefits. Avoid heating olive oil at very high temperatures to preserve its properties. Add olive oil to salads, cooked greens, and other dishes after cooking. 1 or 2 spoonfuls a day can make a significant difference in your pain. But fruits also have powerful secrets for your joints. 14. The secret fruits that rebuild cartilage. As we could not fail to mention, fruits are also on this list of allies of the joints. Eating vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges, kiwis, and strawberries can benefit enormously. People with joint pain benefit greatly due to the crucial role of this vitamin. Vitamin C is critical to the health of your body's connective tissues. It is essential for the formation of collagen in your body. Collagen is a protein that helps maintain the structure and integrity of joints. Vitamin C literally rebuilds your joints from the inside out every day. In addition, vitamin C has very powerful antioxidant properties. These antioxidants help neutralize harmful free radicals, thus reducing the inflammation that occurs in your painful joints. Try to consume at least 1 fruit rich in vitamin C per day. Fresh fruit is always preferable to juices, which may contain added sugars. But there are small foods that fit in your hand and are real treasures. 15. The little treasures that fit in your hand. Like fish, nuts, and seeds, also have a high content of omega-3. They are also rich in powerful antioxidants that fight joint inflammation. They are essential to reduce joint inflammation in a natural way. These foods are also rich in minerals like magnesium. Magnesium helps enormously with your body's bone and muscle health, indirectly benefiting the health and function of your sore joints. A handful of nuts a day can be worth more than a box of painkillers. Almonds, walnuts, chestnuts, and flax seeds are excellent options. Chia seeds and pumpkin seeds also have significant benefits. Try to consume a small handful of these foods every day. Avoid salty or sugary versions that can cause additional inflammation. Always prefer natural and organic versions when possible. But there are ancient foods that have incredible healing powers. 16. The ancestral seeds that heal joints. Legumes such as beans, lentils, and chickpeas are also very important. For those who struggle with joint pain, these foods are powerful allies. These foods are excellent sources of high-quality plant protein. They also provide fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals. Minerals such as magnesium, iron, and zinc are found in abundance. Proteins help repair and maintain healthy joint tissue. Legumes are like bricks that rebuild your damaged joints on a daily basis, while fiber contributes to reducing the overall inflammation of your body. In addition, minerals contribute to bone and muscle health, favoring greater support and mobility of your joints. Include at least 1 serving of legumes in your daily meals. Vary between different types to get as many nutrients as possible. But there are drinks that can act as powerful, natural remedies. 17. Magic teas that act as natural anti-inflammatories. For people who prefer to drink it, some teas can be very beneficial for the joints. One of them has been known and used for thousands of years. Green tea. This tea contains compounds called catechins that reduce joint inflammation. Consuming green tea can also help regulate your immune system, thus reducing the inflammatory response that can cause or intensify pain. A cup of green tea a day can replace several anti-inflammatory medications. Another powerful tea for reducing joint pain is ginger tea. This tea can help improve blood circulation significantly, which can be very beneficial for the health of your joints, favoring the supply of essential nutrients and elimination of metabolic waste. For those who prefer, there is also the option of turmeric tea. This tea, through its main active compound called curcumin, is very powerful. It has the ability to reduce inflammation in the joints in a natural way, relieving pain and providing much better mobility. But there are spices that are worth more than gold for your joints. 18. The golden spices that are worth more than gold. Natural anti-inflammatory spices are real treasures for those who suffer from joint pain. Turmeric is considered one of the most powerful spices in the world. Its active compound, curcumin, has extraordinary anti-inflammatory properties. Studies show that it can be as effective as some anti-inflammatory medications. Turmeric acts as a natural anti-inflammatory without the side effects of the remedies. Ginger is another spice with scientifically proven anti-inflammatory powers. It contains compounds called gingerols that reduce joint pain and inflammation. Ginger also improves blood circulation in the joints, facilitating the arrival of nutrients and the removal of accumulated toxins. Add a pinch of black pepper to turmeric to enhance its effects. The piperine in black pepper increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 200%. Use these spices daily in your meals for maximum benefits. But there is something even more fundamental that many people completely ignore. 19. The secret of the water that few know. Proper hydration is absolutely critical to the health of your joints. Many people have no idea how dehydration affects their joints on a daily basis. Your joints need water to maintain proper lubrication. When you don't drink enough water, synovial fluid decreases. This fluid is responsible for lubricating your joints during movement. Drinking enough water is like changing the engine oil in your joints. Lack of hydration makes movement more painful and uncomfortable. It can also accelerate the wear and tear of the cartilage in your joints. Drink at least 2 liters of pure water a day. Increase this amount if you exercise or live in hot weather. Avoid sugary or caffeinated beverages that can cause dehydration. Add a pinch of sea salt to the water to improve absorption. But there are natural supplements that can speed up your recovery. 20. Natural supplements that replace medicines. Natural supplements can be powerful allies in the fight against joint pain. Glucosamine and chondroitin are natural components of joint cartilage. These supplements can help repair and maintain cartilage health. Studies show significant benefits after a few months of regular use. Hydrolyzed collagen is another very effective supplement for joints. It provides the amino acids necessary for the production of joint collagen. Natural supplements can rebuild your joints without dangerous side effects. Omega-3 capsules are useful for those who don't consume fish regularly. Always choose high-quality supplements with reliable origin. Consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplementation. Some supplements may interact with medications you already take. The proper dosage varies from person to person, depending on their specific needs. Always combine supplementation with a healthy diet and adequate exercise. But remember that dietary changes are only part of the complete solution. Your joints deserve the best care you can give them. Every food choice you make can be a step toward healing or worsening. The foods we mentioned today are not just suggestions. They are powerful tools for transformation. You have the power to choose between feeding inflammation or nurturing healing. Start today by eliminating a harmful food from your diet. Also add a beneficial food that you learned here. Small, consistent changes create extraordinary results over time. Your joints have an incredible ability to regenerate when they receive the right nutrients. Don't wait until tomorrow to start this transformation journey. Every day you put off is one more day of unnecessary pain. You deserve to live pain-free and with total mobility. Believe in the healing power that exists within your own body. With the right choices, you can regain the quality of life you deserve. Always consult a healthcare professional for personalized guidance on your specific case. But don't let that be an excuse not to start right now. Your new life without joint pain starts with the next meal you eat.